All right, are you guys ready for part two of this CGC unboxing? I know you are. That's why you clicked on that button. Button? Are they buttons? Links? I don't know. What do I know about computers? I'm old. But we've got seven more books, the second half of the CGC submission. It was modern books, and I'm about to get into it. So stick around and let's have a blast. Yay, we're having a blast. Hello and welcome to Swarm of Comics. I'm Randy, your handsome and humble host. We have part two. We've got a few more books to unbox. The first batch was a little iffy. I thought there was some suspect ones in there. I think that League of Extraordinary Gentlemen and that Spawn number 9 definitely deserve 9/6s or 9/8s. That Transformers certainly didn't deserve the 8 that it got. So I guess it's give and take. If I was to have Spawn number 9 as a lower grade than normal and Transformers number 1 is a higher grade than I would expect, I'll take that trade-off. But doesn't mean I can't be disappointed. So, I'm trying not to say so and I guess if I had a script and I was reading off of it, that'd be better. But so, let's get into it. Enough talking. I did want to say that our last episode, part one of this, was our 50th episode. Maybe I'll have to like have a big celebration afterwards. We're celebrating 51 videos. This is 51. All right. Also, if you like this shirt, check out the link down in the description. I love these negative space shirts and designs. So I love Spider-Woman. I just picked up a bunch of Spider-Woman books in an auction, super cheap, probably not worth anything, but we'll unwrap those or unbox those in a future video. So let's see what we have. I think we have 7 books. We're going to, as usual, cover up the grades. I'm going to look at it. I'm going to tell you what I think it should be and what I think of the book and what it is. And then I will look at the grade and maybe be disappointed. Civil War number 2. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I don't even remember submitting this, but I must have. So, variant cover. This looks like it's Michael Turner. Sorry, I'm looking at the book and not you guys. This is a Michael Turner variant of Civil War number 2, probably from 2006, not 19. This looks in pretty good condition. The other one came back a 9/8. Say 9/8. All right. Oh, we have 1 and 2, Civil War, and they came back in a 9/8. The variant cover. In this issue, Spider-Man reveals his identity to everybody. And then I'm pretty sure Doctor Strange made everybody forget his identity. Yeah, I think that's what happened. But pretty cool cover. I never super loved Michael Turner. He came out of I think he came from Fathom and he kind of had that Todd McFarlane sort of look, but people really seem to like him, you know? So, hey, all right, we're starting off good. 9.8 white pages, Civil War number 2. Sure wish I could remember where I got those books. All right, book number 2. Oh, Batman, Dark Knight. Issue number 4. I don't think this is in particularly great condition. I probably just got it graded because I had number 1 graded and I just wanted to keep it going. It looks in pretty good shape. I'm going to guess this is going to come in at a 9/4. 9/6. All right. We're doing pretty good so far. Of course, this is the, you know, um, Amazing Dark Knight Returns by Frank Miller, changed all of comics, 1986, whatever year it was. I don't know. I can't be bothered to look right there. I'm trying to stare at the camera. That, of course, is one of the most important series in all of history, comic book history. So, cool. All right, 9/6 on that. I wish my 9/1 was that good of a grade. I don't think it is. Okay, moving right along. What do we got? Again, these are all a surprise to me. You don't remember that from the other video, I don't know what's in here. This is just a bunch of random books. Oh, Death, the High Cost of Living number 1. This was my copy. It wasn't even in a bag and a board. I loved this series when it came out. I liked Sandman, but I loved this series. Maybe it was the Goth Girl in there. There are a bunch of spine ticks. Tom gave this a press. If he gave it a press, I don't think it's stuck. But this is from 1993, limited series, Death, the High Cost of Living. This is one of those books that if you don't have it in a really high grade, you're probably underwater with it. It's just, it needs to be a high grade. And that, let's see if we can see it in the glare. I'm not gonna, there, oh, there it is right there. Maybe you guys can see it if you're watching on a big TV. There's a pretty big indent there. It's not color breaking, but it's an indent there. I was hoping the pressing would get that out, but if this isn't like a 9.8, it probably wasn't worth grading, but I went for it anyway. 9.6, not terrible. I'm probably not underwater on it. The back is really good. That one right there did it. Sorry, all you're seeing is ring lights. But of course, the infamous Neil Gaiman series right there. Okay, still not bad. That's kind of expected there. I would like that 9.8, but that was too killer. Let me look to see if these any of these are shaped like a banana. Yeah, it's bent. Yeah, it's the banana gate there. Uh, Nothing I can do about it. The banana gate didn't do that to it. That was just already there. I wish I had taken care of some of these books better than I did. But I think that was worth doing. So that was a win. We're in a win. Where are we? We are 3 for 3 in this batch so far. Okay, this isn't going to come in at a high grade. This was one of those I got too excited to, to put stuff in the grading. I think I was even low on um, modern age books. The majority of my collection that's sitting there waiting is all vintage books. A lot of golden age, a ton of silver age, and I I just I didn't have a ton of modern age, and I want to put together a whole batch. So I kept throwing everything at Tom to submit. This is, of course, the first full appearance of Apocalypse. This book is in lousy shape. This is probably going to come in at an 8 or an 8.5, which again is also in the category of you really need it in the high nines or 9.8s to be worth anything. So 9.2. Oh, they were a little forgiving on that. Okay. All right. Let's win there. 9.2 again. Oh, and it's a newsstand. That's why I also got it done. Because this is 86. Yeah, by 86, I think the newsstands were, if you get a newsstand book that's in the 90s, that's obviously going to be much more important. But First Apocalypse, X Factor number 692 with the newsstand. So I think that's a win all day long. It's a modern book. We have an elite tier membership with CGC, so getting this graded was like 20 or $22 or something. So it was worth doing. And I wasn't going to read this again. So I'm getting it graded. I know some people don't believe in that or want to do it, but I did it. Okay. I would say so far we are 4 for 4 on these grades. This one hasn't been rough. First part was a little rough on some of them. Let's see what we got. Duke or Duck. Is it Duck or Duke? It's Duke. This is the new G.I. Joe series. I got the Cobra Commander first issue and a couple of the variants graded. They were 9.8s. I mean, it's a brand new book. If this isn't a 9.8, I don't know what I did to it to ruin it. It's just a brand new book. It should be as sharp. I mean, I'm not even sure why it wouldn't come in as a 9.9, but schlubs like me aren't getting 9.9s. I can promise you that. So 9.8, no complaints there. This is Clark variant cover. This is Touring Clark. But I like that because this cover with, I think it was Major Blood on here. Again, G.I. Joe's right in the wheelhouse of my youth. We love G.I. Joe, my brother Bill. Bronze Age Bill and I, big G.I. Joe fans. This is supposed to mimic the hard backing on the action figures back from when we were kids. So I think it looks awesome. Pretty psyched about that. 9.8. 5 for 5, guys. 5 for 5. 5, 5, 4, 5. I don't know. I should probably not do stuff. I want to give a shout out to all my regular viewers. I'm sorry. I want to give a shout out to all my regular viewer. I really appreciate it. I'm glad you guys join us and I have a lot of fun. And you guys always put great comments and very encouraging. Even the one troll I ever had in 50 videos, we ended up having a great conversation and they stopped trolling. I don't know, but I don't know if I got a fan out of it, but you guys have been pretty cool. So shout out to you guys. All right, this is a variant cover, a Blood Hunt #1, the recent series with all the vampires and everything like that. And I picked this up at New England Comics in Quincy, Massachusetts, which was the first comic shop I ever went to 41 years ago or something like that. Boy, that'll make you feel old right away. If the gray in my beard didn't make me feel old. Blood Hunt #1, variant edition. I mean, hopefully it comes in at a 9.8. I mean, it's a brand new book. 9.8. Yeah, cool. I don't want to seem like that I'm just making assumptions like, yeah, it's going to be a 9.8 or it should be. But like it's a brand new book. It was in a bag and a board and it got sent off. So something, unless something bad happened along the way, nobody's ever done anything to it. I don't take them for granted. I appreciate them, So I like the cover too. The Ultimates #1. I'm not loving these Ultimate series. I like it. The Ultimates. I love Spider-Man, Ultimate Spider-Man. I love Ultimate Black Panther. Both of those are fantastic. This is okay. I don't read Ultimate X-Men. Looks terrible. I do know they just announced Ultimate Wolverine, so we'll see how that goes. This series is okay. It seems like it's getting better as it goes. But cool. Blood Hunt #1. Limited variant cover. I don't know what the ratio was. Was this a one? I think this was a 1 in 25 or a 1 in 50 or something like that. I could look it up, but I probably won't. So another one, 9.8 on that. Let's see what we got here. Oh, last book. You guys are off the hook. We're at the last book. Oh, yeah. Daredevil #8. John Romita variant cover. I think that was in obviously a sketch of Daredevil they put on there. So this is a sketch cover variant for John Romita, who we lost. And I think this was a nice dedication to him. So I was very excited to pick this up. I haven't loved this new Daredevil series much, but I applaud them for doing something daring. And again, this is in 2024, so I don't know when, if you're watching this in the far future. I'm talking about the series from 2024. So this is 9.8. Cool. Love that cover. Wow, this is a whole good batch of winners in part two. No complaints there. Now, that being said, these are all mostly brand new books. 2006, I think, was the oldest. The first batch had older books from the 80s and 90s, so it is what it is. I can't complain too much. I can't complain at all, guys. I'm getting books graded. I have great books, so I have a fun channel. None of it's complaining. Just it's kind of giving you guys the feedback back in my thoughts as I go along. And I appreciate you guys taking the ride with me. So, like I said, check out this shirt. Go find the store. Go find the link in there and find some fun stuff. I like this. I don't know how it looks on me, but I hope you guys like it. I think it's making all my skin look red. I think I all look like the entire color of the shirt, like I'm just wearing a bodysuit or something like that. I don't know. Now I'm just overtired. If you can't tell, that's not as bright in here as normal. It's nighttime, and I probably need a nap. But I am Randy, and this is Swarm of Comics, and I appreciate you guys sticking around this long. Make sure you like, subscribe, do all things you're supposed to. Comment. Who cares? I don't care what you do. You guys have fun with it. All right, that's it. Bye.